and welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we are doing my first ever anti-haul video. So I believe these were created or started by Kimberly Clark. I will leave her channel down below. There may have been someone before Kimberly, but I'm not 100% sure. Kimberly is the first person I ever saw do this, and everyone else that I've watched has seemed to say that that was the first person to do it. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me below. But today I have got 10 items or collections that I will probably not be purchasing. Let's talk about it. So the first is the Cocoa collection by Kylie Cosmetics. I am not the biggest Kardashian fan. Just gonna put that out there first. I have one liquid lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics. That is the shade Mary Jo. It's the, I believe Mary Jo. It's the bright red one. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It actually faded outside of my lip line, even with a lip liner. But this collection is with Chloe? Yeah, so this collection is in collaboration with Khloe Kardashian. It comes with one face palette and I think 4 lip products, and I don't love Kylie Cosmetic packaging. I think it's a little bit cheap. I mean, I've heard okay things about the other products in her collection, but I think they're overhyped. I think they're too expensive and not the greatest quality, and I just don't want to waste my money with it, so I'm not going to be purchasing the Cocoa collection by Kylie Cosmetics. The second product we're going to talk about today is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Glimmer Palette. So this essentially is the Shade and Light palette made into a glittery format. I actually do not have the Shade and Light palette. It is on my wish list to buy because I don't have a palette that's all matte, and that one seems to be a fan favorite, but I do not think I will be purchasing the Shade and Light palette or the Glimmer palette, because I saw some swatches and the glitters seem to be a little too glittery, which might be the purpose of this palette, and if it is, some people may really enjoy that. I personally do not love glitter formulas for my eyeshadows. They're just a little too much, a little too chunky. Maybe they just don't look good on my eyes, in my opinion. So I do not think I will be purchasing the Kat Von D Shade and Light Glimmer palette. The next item is another palette. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Highlighting Eyeshadow Palette Volume 3. Now I have the first one. I like it. Some people complain that there's only one matte shade and so they don't love it. I think it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Now, the third one. I did not buy the second one. I didn't have very much interest in buying it. It looked just a little too similar to the first one. This last one, maybe not the last one, but this most recent one, the third edition, it looks really pretty. It's got really pretty rosy shades, which I could enjoy. Maybe I'll swatch it in stores and maybe I'll pick it up. But as of this moment, I do not have any interest in buying it. I have a lot of palettes in my collection. I don't think I need this one. It is $40, so not outrageous, but still pretty expensive. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of the print on the packaging of this one, so we'll see. Next on my list is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Favorite Brush Collection. It's a bundle. It comes with a whole bunch of brushes. I don't remember the exact count. Maybe it was like 30, 29, 25, 20? I'm not really sure, but it comes with a whole bunch of her favorite brushes, and it also comes with their box carrying case. I actually own that already. I love it. I would definitely suggest that, but I will not be buying this collection. It's, I think, $150. I'm pretty sure it's $150. And one, I already have the carrying case. 2, I already have a lot of those brushes that come in that case, so I don't need it, basically. I don't need it. If I did not have that carrying case, and if I did not have any of those brushes, and I had $150 to spend, I might pick it up. I love Morphe brushes. I love the brushes that I do have from that case. I love the case. So if you don't have any Morphe brushes or any of those brushes, and you don't have the case, and you have that extra money, maybe you should pick it up. I will not be purchasing. Next, I have another Tarte palette. This is the Tarte Toasted palette. It is, the packaging mimics the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I think it's supposed to be going off of the same theme. It looks really pretty. Right now, same as with the other Tarte palette, I'm not 100% sure if I need it or not. If I swatch it, if I love it, I might buy it. Right now, I'm telling myself that I don't need it, and that you may not need it either. If you have similar colors in your collection already, you may not need it. It does look like I may have some of these shades, and I don't want to just create a whole bunch of duplicates in my collection and end up decluttering it later on, so I'll really have to think about this one and see if I need it or not. I mean, I don't need any of this, but if I want it or not. So that's my thoughts on the newest Tartelette palette, or one of the newest Tartelette palettes. Man, most of these are palettes. The next one is also a palette. This is the Makeup Geek in the Nude palette. This is a $50 palette. It has 9 eyeshadow shades. It replicates the Manny MUA palette, where it's got the 9 pan. It's the same packaging, it looks like. So the colors look very pretty, but they look very generic, very in the nude. It's a nude palette, so that makes sense that they would just have muted, normal nude colors. I don't think I need this. I have a lot of nude colors, eyeshadows, singles, and palettes in my collection, and for $50, I'm not gonna pick this up. I don't feel confident spending $50 on an eyeshadow palette with 9 shadows that I probably already have in my collection. I love Makeup Geek. I love Marlena. I love the brand. I love it, love it, love it. But I don't need this, and you might not need it either. The next is actually a collection. This is by Colourpop. Y'all know I love Colourpop. I love their products. I love their company. But this is the I Love Sarah High collection. I think that's how you say it. It's the most recent collection that has launched. Packaging is beautiful. A lot of the shades look really pretty, but I just don't think I need it. I've seen these shades before. I keep ordering from Colourpop, and I just had to put a hard stop on myself. Like, no, you do not need to order something every single week from Colourpop because they keep coming out with stuff every single week. Don't do it. So this is a collection I will be skipping on. I love Colourpop. If you're just totally into these shades, maybe you should get it, but maybe not. Next is something that is just so expensive. This is the Natasha de Nona Sunset Eyeshadow Palette. It is $129. If I were to purchase this, it would be the single most expensive item in my collection. Now, I have heard great things about Natasha de Nona shadows and products. I've heard they're just great, but $129. Oh, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Now, the shades are beautiful. They have lots of mattes. They have lots of shimmers. If you have the money, you absolutely cannot live without this palette. Maybe you should get it, but it's $129, and I just cannot justify that on an eyeshadow palette when I have so many eyeshadow palettes in my collection already. It's gorgeous. It really is, but $129 is it's just out of my price range, so I will not be picking it up. Down to the last two. All right, the next one is by Jouer, is that right? And this is the Skinny Dip palette. So I know a bunch of influencers went on to, was it Bora Bora or somewhere like that, for a big PR thing, and they talked up the Skinny Dip palette quite a bit. It is $40 on their website, but you know, we've got all those discount codes that you can save a little bit of money on. They look like these little tiny little pans, and there's like, what, 5 of them, and they're just glitter pigments. They look like they could be really pretty, but I would use maybe like 2 of those shades, and for $40, it just seems a little hyped up in my opinion, and I'm just not interested. Sorry. Not interested in it. Okay, last but not least is the new Wet n Wild Unicorn collection. Now, I was not on the train of the unicorn thing. Some people really are. It's a huge trend right now, the unicorn lips and highlighters and face products of all sorts. Brushes. I just not into it. I'm not into, nah. I'm into colors, you know, I like that, but it's not calling my name. It's not the most expensive thing ever by any means, but it's just, I'm not interested in it. You know, it's a trend that's gonna pass probably pretty soon, and it's not for me. End of story. So that is all of the products I was gonna talk about today in my anti-haul video. If you like anti-haul videos, give this a thumbs up. Are there any products in this list that I listed off that you will be purchasing? Please let us know. Is there anything else that I left out that you think is overhyped right now that you will not be participating in purchasing of? Did that make any sense at all? I don't know. Leave us your comments below, like this video, subscribe below, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye!